Hello and welcome to our latest 10-minute technicals. Today we are going to look at colour mixing and we're going to look at our primary colours yellow, blue and red. Now I'm going to use the tubes of colour, but you can also use a tablet of colour and I will show you how to use both. Just going to talk you through the basics of this today. And then as the week goes on, we'll look at some slightly more complicated colours and we will look at how to mix those in acrylic as well. So the colour mixing I'm going to talk to you today is mainly for watercolour, but the principles of the colour mixing will be the same for acrylic paint. It would be the same for gouache, poster paint, ink. Okay, let's get started. So I'm going to start with my yellow. Now, I've squeezed a little bit of yellow onto my palette. You only need a tiny amount. A tube like this will last you a really long time. Okay, so the common misconception with watercolour is when wanting to make a paler or a lighter colour, then the tendency is to add white. But I'm going to show you how to make a range of yellows without adding white. So I've just wet my brush. I'm going to dip that straight in to my yellow on my palette, and I'm going to paint a circle there. Just add a little bit more paint. There we go. So I've got quite a nice strong yellow there. So in order to make that lighter, or in this case paler, I would take that same amount of yellow and I'm going to pop it into another section of my palette and I'm going to add some water to that. And I've got a slightly lighter yellow. I'm going to go back to that colour. I'm going to add some more water. So each time I'm adding another paintbrush's worth of water just to thin that colour down. This is good exercise to do just to get you used to colour mixing. There we go. So I'm there. In fact, I can probably get to a really pale, barely there yellow. Until there's really nothing left in my palette. And there you have it. That's your range of yellows, going from a lovely deep yellow to a lemon yellow. Okay, a really pale yellow. And that's just by adding water. And you're using the same bit of colour. Okay, you can do that with your blue and you can do that with your red as well. So let me just demonstrate with blue. That's a slightly darker colour. So I'm going to put my blue there to start with. So my brush is wet. I just put it into the blue. And that, I'm going to add a little bit more paint to make that a bit deeper. So I've got my deep yellow, and my deep blue, and now I'm going to just start adding a bit of water each time. And can you see that's getting paler and paler? Until, just like with the yellow, it goes to almost nothing. Okay, that's just by adding water. Excellent. So you've got your watercolour set. You've got your yellow, you've got your blue, and you've got your red. So we can make a few colours just from those three. And we'll look at some basic colours to begin with. So I'm going to look at making an orange. So we're going to look at our yellow. So you've got your yellow, and we've got our red. With colour mixing, always start with your lighter colour. So red here is what we call a dominant colour, and the yellow is our lighter colour. So into my palette will go some yellow. And then I will add the tiniest amount of red, just the very tip of my brush. And already I've got an orange. I'll go back to that and add the same amount of red again. And again. And eventually I will return to that original red colour. Okay? So I've got my different oranges in between my yellow and my red. So we've got yellow, there's our orange, we've got a yellow orange, and then we've got red oranges this way. Okay? So again, I can do the same now, but with my blue. So I start with my yellow. And I've got my little amount of blue. I'm going to add a tiny bit of blue to that yellow. Tiny bit more. It's just really subtle little changes in the colour, so it's tiny amounts of blue that you're adding. It's amazing how far a dominant colour will go in a lighter colour. Now I'm just going to pop this one back down here to show that you're back at blue. So you can go from yellow, adding a little bit of blue, so you go through all your greens until you return to blue. The same with your orange, so you've started with yellow, you're adding red, you've gone through your yellows until you return to that red colour. So you can use all of these colours in between in your paintings. Okay, so give it a go. That's your basic colour mixing with yellow, red and blue. Tomorrow we'll have a look at pinks and purples, slightly trickier. Have fun, see you soon.